Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to solve one more problem on linked list, which is probably technically continuation of next previous problem, which we solved finding the middle node of the linked list. So the approach is same. Just here we have to check whether the linked list contain any cycle or not. So what do you mean by cycle? So cycle is the is this kind of representation where linked list contain uh, mm, a link in a such a way that if we start traversing the linked list, in that case we may face, okay, we may again come back to the same node which we previously traverse. Okay, so this kind of representation is there, then we call it as a cycle. So from start node again we can come back to that node after a certain node traversal in the linked list. So to detect this, same approach is needed. Slow pointer and fast pointer approach is required. Just a bit variation of it is needed. So if you didn't watch that video, please do watch for finding the middle node of the linked list. We have used the same approach. Here for detecting the cycle, again we are using the same approach. So let's discuss the technique first. So yeah, we need slow pointer and fast pointer. Slow pointer will move one at a time, so and fast pointer will move two at a time, two node at a time. A slow pointer will move one node at a time. Okay, so now here up till when we have to check. Okay, so slow node is not equal to fast node. Till then we have to do this thing. Okay, what we have to move slow pointer and fast pointer twice. But if at any point of time, if a slow node and fast node, slow pointer and fast pointer meet each other, then we have to return true because cycle is present. If slow node and fast node is not meeting and we are at the terminating condition, that is the last node of the linked list, that is null is equal to fast, because fast pointer is the pointer which will first reach to the end of the linked list. So fast is null, or fast arrow next is null. In that case, we we are sure that there is no cycle, so we have to return false. We have to return cycle. We have to return false because cycle exists. Okay, so this is the basic logic. We have to add a few checks for corner cases. So null check are required and slow pointer and fast pointer initialization. So let's try to solve this on lead code. So yes, here we need two pointer, slow pointer and fast pointer. Okay, so slow pointer and fast pointer. Slow pointer will point to head node, and since we are checking slow pointer is not equal to fast pointer, so we cannot assign it to we cannot assign it to head. So we need to assign it to head next, because otherwise at first only this condition will become true. So that's why this condition to return at least for one iteration, we have to initialize them to the two different places. Okay. So before that, since we are accessing head next here, so if head is equal to null, if head is equal to null, that means head is not present, then, or null is equal to head, then we have to return false because no cycle is exist. So this will be the slow pointer and fast pointer, head null. So that's why we have to initialize them to two different values, so that at first at least this condition should be false. Okay, so as discussed, Null check is needed because head next we are accessing. So prior to that, null check should be already get checked, slow and fast. So here, if fast is equal to null, or fast arrow next is equal to null. In that case, we have to return false because no cycle exists. Otherwise, we have to just slow to enhance by one position, one node, slow equal to slow next, fast is equal to fast arrow next by two positions. Okay. And if we come out of this loop, that means slow and fast pointer match each other. So that means cycle is exist. So let's try to run this on sample test case first. Hopefully it will work. Yes, it will. It it has worked. Now let's try to run for all the test cases by submitting it. So yes, it is accepted. Our solution got accepted. So now I will put the GitHub link into the description box for this solution if you want to refer. If you found this video useful, then like the video, share it with your friends, comment on it, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Happy coding.